Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the fact that it does kind of seem like we've seen a lot of confirms and a lot of bots, and a lot of people kind of sadly bragging about the fact that the brand new Walmart restock that just happened earlier on today, that we even complained about as our past video, was absolutely, utterly, almost decimated by bots, and pretty much almost no normal person actually had a chance to go get their consoles off of that restock. And we're actually now at this point kind of seeing people gloat about it, seeing people kind of just tweet about this. And it's just like to the point where I almost like want to rip out my hair because it's just such a hard thing. And I know I feel like at this point throughout this week, I've kind of been around the bush a decent bit when it comes to all of these big retailers having bots. Like we made a video on it for Target. We made a video on it for Amazon especially. But it really does kind of feel like at this point, almost every single one of these drops are majorly and heavily just botted. It's really, really bad. And especially in regards to this Walmart drop that just wasn't a good drop. It wasn't ran well. It wasn't done well. Walmart themselves kind of dropped the ball on it pretty heavily. Seeing this on top of it after the video I made earlier on today and experiencing that drop just goes to show on just how just bad the state of all these restocks are. Now, I know that kind of sounds kind of doom and gloom, and I just want to say we have thankfully been seeing some big retailers kind of trying to mess around and make these better. And as well, and I'll probably touch on this a decent bit, but it really just kind of seems like the true solution for almost all this stuff is just putting them in stores and doing walk-in events. And thankfully, we have been seeing more retailers actually doing that, same with even GameStop as well. So it's not end all be all. It's not like you guys should be too depressed on this, but just hopefully the best trend upwards would be us trying to find more retailers that do walk-in. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this botting issue. Let's talk about all the stuff in general, because it is kind of just sad to go and see. And I don't like talking about it. I don't like, kind of even bringing attention to it, because I mean, some people just like the attention on it. It just kind of stinks. Like it really just kind of stinks. So I mean, you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for a brand new PS5 giveaway. Be ending hopefully pretty soon. As well, we have the Amazon links always linked down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, linked down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stack, free money. Go and base, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. And let's go and dive in the video itself. Let's go just all be a little bit disappointed. So I'm sure you guys saw my video earlier on today, but Walmart today actually had a brand new system up for them trying to go do their PlayStation and Xbox restocks. They had a brand new kind of somewhat queue system where instead of that just luck of the draw every 10-minute system, it was more of a queue-based system where you join the website and it gives you like a time from like 5 minutes to 60 minutes. And either if you get really lucky, you have a chance to go get your console and they kind of give you a chance to buy, kind of like just kind of what it was for the old school PlayStation Directs. Or as well, you just maybe got unlucky and the website would crash for you and everything would break and you'd sit there kind of upset and just be sad, like we all kind of complained about earlier on today. So before mentioned, I don't mind it if retailers are trying to change things up, change up the drop times, change up like the stock, change up how they do it, change up the online restocks. I get it. But I think Walmart really dropped the ball on this one, because with this drop, and we've seen much publication on this, it just goes to show that it was just heavily botted, and almost no normal people got a console. And like, I mean, I'm sitting here, I have a lot of PS5 restock friends, a lot of my good homies out there are trying to help out people get their consoles, and we talk about this stuff, we see this stuff, we see our communities, we see the tweets after these drops, and like most of the time we want to see a lot of happy people being like, oh my god, it's been 3 months, it's been a year, I've been trying so hard, I finally got it, I got it for my kid. For this drop, we saw like 2 people, and even them that actually got the drops were like, I don't even know how I got this. But we saw this going and floating around. This is all in regards to today's Walmart restock. You guys can also see the dates as well. So here's like just one person, just one individual over here who is botting and utilizing these tips, like, types of bots to go and get these consoles. And the big thing here, 2 things to kind of know, is one is on the regards of the fact that they don't even have to be there. And that's always one thing that tilts me. They don't, like, these people could be at work, they could just be sitting on the couch, they could be literally taking a nap. And the second these drops go and happen, as long as it's all set up correctly, they're just basically buying like 40 consoles. Like even here alone, there is 18 total checkouts and they spent $7,000 on these consoles. And usually scalper prices are a little bit like actually like $300. So based off of this alone, they just made like $5,000. Like, I understand why people do it just off of that alone, but this is just like Walmart as a retailer should not be allowing this. Like, there is no way there's 18 separate different addresses, 18 separate credit cards, 18 separate Apple Pays or PayPals that are allowing these addresses to ship. And it kind of goes to show that these retailers just don't really seem to care. As long as they get the end of the day sales, they know their product and their bottom line is not going to be affected. Those things sell out, and they're probably happy at the end of the day. but like there must be an easy way for these retailers. I mean, besides just doing walk-ins, like we really just need to see, I think, start seeing a lot more walk-ins overall. But it's kind of crazy that these retailers are still not being like, hey, Jim, isn't it suspicious that there's been 18 checkouts for PlayStations all within the same like 2-minute period? No, like, is that just me? Like, well, I don't understand. I really don't understand this. And this is also, don't forget too, in the fact that all normal human beings didn't have to go through these weird queues, or they did have to go through these weird queues, and these bots did not have to. So you're having all these people over here that are trying to like figure out these brand new drops and figuring out their websites and figuring out everything. And then they just have some random guy over here that's dropping all these consoles. And as a lot of these are also too on the PS5 digitals. Like we're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 PS5 digitals, which are also even harder to go and find in the first place, all within like a 2-minute period over here from Walmart. And it stinks. And like they even go and show if there's even declines mixed on in. And let alone there's even more people out here who just kind of go and show on all of these bots. And these are all just throughout today. So like say for this example, they had 4,000 total tasks, 1,000 running ones, over 109 adding to carts. I mean, of course, they didn't get all the checkouts because, I mean, there's also other bots they're competing with and other people competing with this. But literally, they had 30 consoles. So they literally had 30 confirmed checkouts all throughout basically the second the drop went live. You guys can maybe, it's going to be kind of hard for me to see, but it's like, you know, 1201, 1201, 1201, 1201, 1201, 1201, and then maybe a few little extra waves, 1222 and 1204, like 1204. And so this person just spent $15,000 on consoles just to go and purely go and scalp them and get rid of them. And this is why I even made a few of these videos throughout this week. And I hope I don't seem like I'm overly trying to go, you know, like, I don't know, sensationalize it or whatever. But if you guys were a part of these drops, you guys probably understand that this is just like, this is really, really bad. And I don't understand why these big retailers aren't doing anything about this, like Amazon's and Walmart's and Best Buy's. Because I mean, I do understand, like, for them, they just want to have the sales. Like, they're a big multi-billion-dollar business. They don't care about like people being happy most of the time. They don't necessarily really mind. They just want to go and be like, okay, we sold our inventory, we're happy. But you guys are looking through all these numbers, and this is ridiculous. Like, this is just like, this is absolutely crazy. And then we're also now even seeing some of these PS5 scalpers now bragging about all this stock. So I don't even want to count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 32, 64, 65, 66, 70, 79. That's like 70 consoles right here alone. And these are the people that are doing it. And they go on social media, they go on Twitter, they go on Instagram, they post on Facebook, and they go and brag about it. You know, they literally just go and brag that, like, yeah, we just bought out like an entire, like, here's 5 Target store stock because you want to know what? We want to go and turn up some money and make some profit when it comes to all these consoles. And like, you go and see this stuff and you see these people like bloat, like bragging and just all this stuff on social media. It just makes me so sad. Like, it really is like these people are rooting people's Christmases. They're rooting just like a normal fair sale. And it's just god awful because it almost, like, if they keep on buying all these stocks, it just means that people almost are forced to go to these scalpers to buy it. And like, that's the whole purpose of my YouTube channel these past year. And I've never really seen it this bad. And I really think it might pertain back to the fact that it's almost the holidays. And now this is like why I can sometimes say like a Walmart Plus drop. I don't like these retailers having to charge people extra money, or GameStop Pro or Total Tech. But in all honesty, at the end of the day, if like a normal person goes and gets the console, I guess it's almost better than them having to go and keep on like maintaining this really bad circle of scalping. And this is really hard to see. And then it's just a very big disappointment because I just want you guys to get your consoles. But instead, we're seeing just these people over here that are bragging up on social media, buying out entire store stocks before the stocks even open. And this is once again when we're all like trying our best to go and help people and tweet out stocks and make the videos and all this stuff. It really is rough. It really is bad. And it's almost at the point where I almost feel like almost every single big retailer on these online restocks are just being massively botted. We saw with GameStop, we saw with Walmart, we're seeing it with Target, we're seeing a little bit of it on Best Buy too. And like, I really just, at the end of the day, just think we just have to start doing walk-ins. Like, I don't know why these big retailers just don't say, whatever, and open up the floodgates and try their best, because at least when we have walk-ins, we're not having a bot buying literally like 30 consoles within a second. You know, and then just reselling them the next day later. And a lot of these people are probably going to be sitting on this stock too, as well as we get closer and closer to the holidays, because they just want to go and get their consoles. Like, it's just really, really sad and really disheartening to go and see this. So I would say give me your thoughts, give me your comments down below. It really has, this is like the biggest headache ever. So make sure you guys are subscribed. I'll try my best to help you guys keep getting your consoles on just normal retail as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed for the PS5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below if you guys want to follow. Sign up for that Weeble, get that free easy money, maybe point towards, you know, holiday presents or whatever. You deposit $100, you get free stack. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And I don't know what else to say. Like, it's kind of just like, it just stinks. It really does. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll probably have some more fun videos on this, but I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your days. Love you guys.